Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time coming across my video, do well to subscribe and turn on your bell notification so that you get notified when I drop the next video or other future videos, right? And I hope this helps you. So today I'm going to walk you through how I created this story, right? This Instagram story design, right? So we are going to head over to Photoshop now while we practicalize this, and I encourage you to pay maximum attention. So first we have to ensure that we choose the right specification or measurement for it. So we're going to use pixel, so which is 1920 by 1080 is the size that is being used for, or that you can use to create an Instagram story, so that it meets Instagram specification. Oh, sorry, this is so we can just rotate it to give us the vertical view. So the first thing that we're going to do is to bring in my words. So I want to tap out these words: manifesting, all right, manifesting Christ in royalty, all right. So now first and first we'll have to break these words. While royalty stand on his own, right, then in stand on his own. So then let me increase this so that I don't lose it. Okay, so now the first thing we're going to do now is to do a proper layout arrangement, and this is where the beauty of your design is being determined, right? So if you get this particular step right, you're going to get every other thing right, if you know your way around. But I want to ensure that the Christ and the royalty are same font size. Yep, they have same font size. Then the next thing that I want to first of all do is to ensure that I use the right font. The choice of font that you use matters a whole lot, right? It matters a lot. So now what I want to do is to first of all choose my fonts, or okay, let me use I used Bebas, and I'm going to use bold. Right, so I'm just going to bring it close to each other somehow, then just blow it up a little bit. All right, so now the next thing that I'm going to do is to position my manifesting. That font is fine. Manifesting doesn't have to be too big. All right, so let's highlight and align to ensure that they are properly aligned. Don't mind me, I love aligning my stuff when I'm working. So the next thing that I want to do, I want to bring in this in a way, let's make it capital letters, in a way that is going to be creatively beautiful, right? So now the first thing that I want to do is to create my shape where I want to put that stuff. So I want the shape to start from somewhere here. Yes, somewhere here, right? So let's change the color to red. First of all, though red is not the actual color that we want to use, we want to use orange color. All right, so okay, so the next thing, I want to hold my shift, my control shift alternate, so that I create a perspective with it, because the reason why I'm creating a perspective with it is to ensure that it is aligning with what's it called, with what I already have, because the text, they are slanted, they are in italics, right? They're slanted, let's put it that way. So the next thing that I want to do is to bring in this in we're gonna reduce it, right? Awesome. Okay, so that it can flow. All right, so the next thing that I want to do first of all is to I want to group this whole stuff together, because I want to rotate it so that I give it that you know, slant flow or slant feel somehow. Okay, so that's that. Now I can ungroup it. It's not necessary, you don't necessarily have to group it before you rotate it, but I just did it that way, by the way. So now I want to highlight this, excluding this in and this shape. Then I'm going to click on the background layer, then centralize it so that it will be properly, you know, aligned. All right, so the next thing I would love to do is just to make this royalty a little bit bigger. Okay, just make it a little bit bigger. Then I'm going to bring in my image. All right, I'm going to bring in my image. Dun. I'll need this. I'll need this. Awesome. First of all, now first thing first, I will just copy Ctrl A, Ctrl C to highlight and to copy. Then I'll come here and I'll paste it here, right? So I'm going to just blow it up, a little bit. I'm going to blow it up a little bit, move it to, you know, move it behind every other thing. Then I'm going to blend it to the background. People fought me, you know, about because of this method that I use in blending, but this is my style, man. Okay, so now here we go. So let me increase it a little bit more. I still need to just fit some part of, sorry, I still need to blend some parts to the background. I give it a feather of 100. It's extremely beautiful, so on and so forth. So the next thing I want to do, I want to bring in the name. So in order for, if I want to type the name, right, my name here separately, it's going to cost me enough time trying to, you know, rotate it in a way that it aligns properly with the rotation angle that I already have here. So I just copy this, right? I just duplicate that, then I change it to Pastor Kingsley Orobosa. So I'm going to make it all caps. Then I'm going to adjust the lead or wherever, so that they go close to each other a bit. That's personal preference. I don't love when the lines are too, you know, separate. So I just align and bring it down a little bit. All right. I just bring it down a little bit. All right, so we're going. So the next thing we're going to do now, first of all, I want to do a little kind of tweak on my picture. So I'm going to head over to my camera roll. Yeah, so I'm going to head over to camera roll. Just exercise patient. My laptop, I don't know why it's slow. So I'm going to first of all come to under basic. I'm going to look for texture, clarity, and dehaze. So I'm just gonna adjust the texture a little bit, adjust the clarity much more, then the dehaze, not too much, then vibrance, though this vibrance might not be necessary because I'm going to turn it to a black and white image, right? So I choose this or this. Okay, choose this. All right, so we have a solid black and white, a super nice black and white, right? So now the next thing that I want to do is to let me bring in my highlighter. Where's my highlighter? I hope I'm okay. So I'm gonna bring in my highlighter. Yep, it has a white background now, and I'm gonna use my magic wand to click on the white areas to get rid of the white areas. Then I'm bringing it here. Then boom, here we are. Here we are. Sorry. Okay, so I want to rotate it a little bit, then blow it up, just scale it up a little bit so that at least it's not covering the word manifest. It's not covering the word manifest. All right, let's go. That's that. Okay, maybe I should increase this and the manifest. Sorry, let me increase this on the manifest and the highlighter. Let's blow it up. All right. Okay, so now the next thing that I want to do, is to bring in other images that I want to use for my background. And mind you, I want it to be a black background, sorry. So let me use this, let me use this, let me use this and this. Okay, so the first I want to bring, let me bring in this, then I'll come back to the same place, I paste it there, right? Let's just scale it down a little bit, you know, raise it up, move it to the back, then just hold on, let me scale it up a little bit more. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do, I want to blend, you know, a part of it to the background so that I will have smooth edge, right? So in this case, I'm still going to come to my this thing, my filter, sorry, and choose camera raw filter. Now what happened there is that the last action that I took is still registered there, right? So I was still able to use it. So I'm going to reduce the opacity to maybe okay, 30, right? Then I'm going to come here again. Let's use this. I'm going to bring in this, right? So I repeat the same process, right? So I'm going to select here a feather of 100 and delete to blend it to the background. Then I'm going to come to my camera raw and apply the last camera raw. Then I'm bring it to opacity of 30 also. All right, so now I've been able to use these two pictures as my background. Let's increase this one is being cheated. Okay, all right, so now then the next thing that I want to also do is to bring this one as well. Then I put it here. I want it to face this other side, so I just flip it horizontal, then bring it here, then take it to the back. All right, move it to the side. So the next thing I'm going to just highlight from the top, then I also give it a feather of 100. I delete, then give it my distance, so opacity, bring it back to 30 as well. Right, so the next thing that I also want to do is to bring in this. I suppose I put this next one here, but we move. All right, so I'm gonna just put it down, bring this somehow to the side because I don't want the words to cover it, so I just okay, sorry, I'm not saving now. I'm not going to save this job. So I'm also going to give it this, then opacity 30. Don't forget that. Then the next thing, I'm not sure if I should put anything here or leave it like that, but the opacity just have to maybe 20. That one is too obvious. It's too obvious. So the ones at the bottom, don't want them obvious. All right, so the next thing is to choose my orange color. So I'm going to come here, color overlay, right? So I'm going to I'm going to choose orange. Yep. I'm going to choose, God bless you, orange. So I'm going to come here and change this to orange as well, so that we'll have, then in other words, I'm going to change this royalty to orange as well, right? Maybe let's I think this is better. This orange is better. All right, so when you're making your design, you have to play by the rules. Now you find out that one, see, in this design, I majorly used one color, which is the orange. The black, the white, they are just universal colors. Maybe don't count them as, but meanwhile, what I'm trying to say is that you should not overuse colors, right? Else it looks like a child's play, right? So 2 colors maximum is beautiful. One dominant color, which is the primary color, and the other for the body, and so on and so forth. So I have this now, right? So the next thing that I'm gonna do is I want to, okay, now I want to do it in a way where this shape is above the T alone and below the S. So what I'm first of all going to do is to duplicate it. Ctrl J, I duplicate it. So I just turn off this one of them, which is going to be at the top. Then the other one, I move it behind, right? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back to the one that I turned off. I turn it on again. So what I just need to do, right, is just to right click and rasterize it, right? Rasterize it. Then when after I've rasterized it, since it's just the same color, no, it's not gonna, what if I trim a part, if I take a part off, it's not gonna show. So I just use my polygonal lasso to just select this part that I want to take. I just delete it. You see, I just deleted it. That's all, right? No, don't worry yourself too much there. All right. So now the next thing that I'm gonna do, was next. So the next thing now is, let me bring in my, okay, this highlighter, let's take it off. Let's bring in my lens flare. Now I'm going to use this lens flare because, mind you, I'm not going to use the major background, black background that is there. Is what I want. I don't want to add any other background to it. It's just based on the concept that I wanted it to be. So I'm going to bring in this, come here and select screen, so that the black background will get off, right? So I'm just going to move it backward a bit, then bring it here. So just put it here somehow. Then I'm almost done. Now the next thing I want to do now, there's something I'm supposed to, I'm not sure if I saved. Did I save this image? If not, ask me why. I didn't. Now why exactly? All right. So so that's notwithstanding. So I wanted to bring in one other image to add an effect to the whole stuff. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is to come to the top layer, which is this layer 7, right? So I'm gonna merge up by holding Control Shift Alternate E, right? Then I have my image. Why did I merge up? Let's leave it this way, or rather, we've merged up already. So now I wanted to show that to us in another tutorial, but we've merged up already. So the next thing, I'm gonna come to my camera raw, right? Then I'm gonna come here, yeah. In other effects, I'm gonna see how I add a little grain to it. I love it when I add grain to it. Then here under preset and under color, I'm gonna use matte. I'm gonna use matte. So matte gives it that dark depth, right? So, but I'm just gonna reduce the opacity, a little bit. Just reduce the opacity a little bit, so on. and so forth, you will have it done. So you can do your own practice with it. I'm going to be dropping the resources on my WhatsApp or Telegram channel, so do well to be a part of it so that you have access to, you know, the resources so that you can practice this on your own. So see you in my next video, and please don't forget to subscribe. If there is a tutorial you want me to do next, something you want to learn, just put it in the comments and I'll do it for you. Otherwise, you can just say thank you. It won't be too much. Thank you. So have a great day. See you.